everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Mary, and welcome to Tension Tamer Thursday, where we'll spend the next 60 minutes practicing intermediate yin meant to access deep layers of your fascia, allowing you to release tension and relax. So we'll go ahead and get started today. We're going to be coming into bound angle pose. So go ahead and join me sitting on your bottom on your mat and bring the soles of your feet into touch. You can place your hands around your ankles. Inhale to find length in your spine. And you can go ahead and close your eyes on the exhale to come into this moment. And we'll begin to focus on our breath. Our inhales and our exhales. Begin to feel your chest rise and fall. Begin to feel your belly rise and fall. Inhale. Exhale. Continue with your natural breath. Feeling the air enter through your nostrils, then feeling it exit through your nostrils. Continue to feel your breath. On the next inhale, feel your belly rise. Then the ribs expand. And finally, your chest lifts, coming to the top of the breath below your throat. On the exhale, the breath leaves your chest. Ribs fall, belly contracts. Continue with your breath. Feeling all three parts of the breath. And think to yourself, belly, ribs, chest, ribs, belly. Repeat this breath 3 more times. With the third exhale, begin to feel the breath as a wave coming up from your belly and rising to the top of the breath beneath your throat. Hold this breath for 2 counts. Then let the breath go in a wave from the chest out your belly. Continue with this wave-like breath, rolling in and up, then counting to 2 and rolling out like a tide. Feel the fluidity of the breath. Feel the complete cycle of the breath. Focus only on your breath. Finish a cycle, a final cycle of this breath. And after the complete exhale, return to the natural breath. Feel calmness in the breath. Feel ease. Feel steadiness. Rest here in this peaceful silence for just a few more moments. All right, when you're ready, please go ahead and open your eyes. Bring your hands to the outer edges of your thighs and bring your knees into the midline of your body. You can windshield wiper those legs here if that would feel good for you after that 5-minute hold. And then please join me on your mat with your legs extended long out on your mat. We're going to be coming into rack pose here. So if you remember, this is the one where we go ahead and engage our abs and bring our hands and walk them behind us so that we can kind of sit up, prop our chests up. We're trying to open our chests and our shoulders. You want to flex your feet and make sure that if you need a small bend in your knees, you can go ahead and keep that. Your gaze will be straight ahead. You can close your eyes here so that you can go internal and feel your body in this pose. And we'll hold this pose for 5 minutes. Our holds today are going to vary, so I will let you know what they will be with each pose. If you want more intensity in this pose, you can walk your hands further behind you. This will put more intense pressure on your shoulders and in your abs. And remember to release anywhere that doesn't need to be tense here. So if your jaw is tight, soften it. If your forehead is tight, soften it. We're about halfway done here. All right, when you're ready, very slowly walk your hands back in towards the middle of your body, bringing your chest up. And then let's head and shake out your arms. That was a lot. Let's go ahead and give a little twist on those arms. All right, now when you're ready, you can go ahead and join me lying back onto your mat. We're going to be working our way into Yogi's Choice. It can either be legs up the wall or snail pose. So from here, I'll cue legs up the wall first, and then I'll cue plow pose. So from here, we are going to plant our hands next to our body on the mat, and we're going to inhale our soles of the feet into the air. Once they are up there, you can go ahead, if you're going to go into plow pose, come on up onto your fingertips so that you can bring your hips up and bring your feet over your head, coming into plow pose. You can make this more of a shoulder opener by clasping your hands together on the floor. And we're going to hold here for 2 minutes. We have about a minute left here. All right, when you're ready, very slowly bring your feet, the soles of your feet, down to rest on the mat. Take a moment to settle into your body before joining me lying on your stomach. We'll be coming into Sphinx Pose. So when you're ready, you can go ahead and lie down on your stomach on your mat. Bring your elbows in underneath your shoulders. Palms are grounded into the mat. Your hips are pressed into the mat, and the tops of your feet are pressed into the mat. Inhale to look down, and on an exhale, you're going to bring your chin forward and bring a small arch into your lower back. Coming into Sphinx Pose, where we will hold for 5 minutes. You can rest your forehead on a block during this hold if that would make this a little more comfortable. Otherwise, you can close your eyes and go internal. See how your body feels in this pose. We're about halfway done here. Remember to focus on your breath. All right, when you're ready, please go ahead and exhale to release everything down onto the mat. Coming into Crocodile Pose, place your forearms along the top edge of the mat and rest your forehead on your forearms for just a little bit to counter what we just did. All right, when you're ready, please go ahead and press into your hands so that you can come up onto your knees. We are making our way into a seated position onto our mat, so go ahead and sit down onto your bottom. From there, you're going to go ahead and extend your legs out wide in front of you. We're coming into a seated straddle, so from here, you're going to inhale to find length in your spine, and you're going to exhale, walk your hands forward, coming into a forward fold. Your hands can rest on the mat in front of you. Your gaze will be down at the mat, and you can go ahead and close your eyes, where we will hold here for 5 minutes. Remember to relax anything that doesn't need to be tense here. If you're holding tension in your jaw or forehead, relax them. If your shoulders feel tense, go ahead and release them. Lower them down your back. Remember to focus on your breath. We're about halfway done here. We have about a minute left here. All right, when you're ready, very slowly walk your hands back in towards your body to bring your chest up. And once your chest's up, bring your hands to the outer edge or underneath your knees so that you can bring your legs back in towards the midline of your body. And then let's windshield wiper those legs to counter that 5-minute hold we just did. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and join me standing on your mat. We're going to do one standing pose today, a balancing pose. It will just be a 2-minute hold though. So when you're ready, go ahead and open your legs wide on your mat. You want to make sure your toes are, actually your toes position doesn't matter. So we're going to sink down, bringing our knees in alignment with our ankles, And on an inhale, we're going to inhale to find length in our spine, and we're going to come up onto our toes and inhale our hands into the air, clasping our fingers together. And we're just going to hold there as best as we can for 2 minutes. If you fall, just go back into the balance, hold, and find something to stare at. It will help hold your balance. This is called your drift state. Try to sink those hips further down if you can. We have about a minute left. You're doing great. If your legs start to shake, that's okay. Try to hold it. If you need to come out, that's all right. Just go back in if you can. We have about 30 seconds left. All right, when you're ready, you can go ahead and slowly release everything. And then let's shake out those legs. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and join me sitting back onto your mat, facing the shorter edge of your mat. We're going to be working our way into caterpillar pose here. So go ahead and extend your legs long out in front of you, but keep a small bend in those knees. Inhale to find length in your spine, and you're going to exhale to forward fold to bring the palms of your hands to grasp the soles of your feet. And your head will just rest in your lap. And we're going to hold our caterpillar pose for 5 minutes. The bend in your knee can be as much as you need it to be able to grasp the soles of your feet. We're working on stretching out our back here. And remember to relax anything that doesn't need to be tense here. If your shoulders have crept up to around your ears, release them down your back. If your jaw or forehead is tight, notice it and release. We're about halfway done here. All right, when you're ready, you can release your hands from your feet and then slowly walk your fingers back in towards your body, bringing your chest up with it. And then from here, we can go ahead and rotate our body so that we are facing the long edge of our mat here. And we're going to extend our right leg to the side of us, long, bringing our left sole of our foot in to rest on our right inner thigh. We're going to inhale here to find length in our spine and to bring our right hand to rest on the mat by our right calf. And we're going to exhale our left hand into the air with our gaze up at our left hand. Coming into revolved head to knee pose on the left side. And we're going to hold here for 4 minutes. Try to relax your arm as much as you can, the one that's in the air. That will help with this 4-minute hold. We have about 2 minutes left. If you need to release your neck here, that's okay. You can go ahead and rotate your neck so that your gaze is down at the mat. If your neck is starting to hurt. We have about 40 seconds left. Try to relax as much as possible. All right, when you're ready, you can go ahead and slowly release your left hand back to rest on your thigh. Let's go ahead and shake out that hand. It was up there for a long time. And then let's go ahead and set ourselves up to do that on the other side. So extend your left leg long out in front of you, bringing the right sole of your foot into rest on your left inner thigh. You're going to inhale here to find length in your spine and to rest your left hand by your left calf. And you're going to exhale, bringing your right fingertips into the sky, and your gaze will be up at your right fingertips, where we will hold on this side for 4 minutes. Try to relax anything that doesn't need to be tense here. And again, if your neck starts to hurt from that gaze up at those right fingertips, you can rotate your neck down. We have about 2 minutes left. We have about 30 seconds left. All right, when you're ready, you can go ahead and release those right fingertips back to the mat. Let's shake out that arm as well. And we can release our right leg, extending it long out on our mat. You can come to lie back on your back here. We're going to be coming into Revolved, Recline, Big Toe Pose. So go ahead and extend your legs long out in front of you. And on an inhale, you're going to inhale your left foot into the air. And on an exhale, you're going to cross it over your body so that your left foot is resting on the right side. Bring your hands open into a T, and your gaze can be up at the ceiling or over to the left. You want to work on trying to grind down that left shoulder. And we're going to hold here in this for 4 minutes. We have about 2 minutes left. All right, when you're ready, please inhale your left foot back into the air. And on an exhale, you can release it next to your right leg, long on the mat. You can windshield wiper that leg if you need to, if that would feel good for you. And then when you're ready, let's set ourselves up to do that on the other side. So go ahead and inhale your right sole of your foot into the air now. And on an exhale, you're going to cross it over your body, resting your right foot on the left side of your body. Open your arms to a T, and gaze will be up at the ceiling or over to the right. And we will hold here for 4 minutes. We have about 2 minutes left here. All right, when you're ready, please inhale that right foot back into the air. And on an exhale, you can release it back to the mat next to your left leg, extending it long out on the mat. From here, if you need to windshield wiper it, you go ahead and please do that. Otherwise, we are making our way into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So extend those legs long out on the mat and bring your hands next to your body. Palms up or palms down, whatever's comfortable for you here. And you can go ahead and close your eyes. And as we settle into Shavasana today, allow yourself to relax here, releasing any and all tension, feeling held by your mat. This feeling of centeredness, grounded and ease, becomes available to you anytime you're willing to just let go and welcome release. Rest here for just a few more minutes in divine silence and peace. All right, when you're ready, very slowly become aware of your surroundings. Coming back in to your body, wiggling your fingers and toes, and bringing tiny movements into your body. When you're ready, please join me in a cross-legged position on your mat so that we can close today's practice. Bringing our hands into prayer position at our hearts and closing our eyes and bowing our heads if that feels good for us today. Thank yourself for showing up today, for remaining mindfully present in the moment, for staying grounded and focused on yourself and your body. Your body thanks you also. And as we end today's practice, I offer you one last thing, a mantra for peace, harmony, and happiness. Unto heaven may there be peace, peace in the skies and peace on earth. May all the waters and plants know peace. May the great trees of the forest and the universe know peace. May there be peace, happiness, and wholeness for all. Om Shanti 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 Om. I hope today's session has brought you peace, love, and happiness. Thank you for allowing me to practice with you today. Namaste.